What is balance in white space? Something has balance, right? Like your life has balance, I hope. And then like you can put like white space, like how you have breathing space to everything. Just suppose of this page itself, right? The 03 has its white space, okay, because it's breathing, it's not congested, right? And because it has different color, like this different grade of color, like this is light grayish and this is almost like dark gray, dark black, like dark gray towards the black. So you have the kind of balance stuff. Now let's consider this kind of example. If we see this picture, it's kind of pretty. It has like it's kind of pleasant. It's not very congested and stuff like that. But if you see this, what is this? Like what we do, and then there is no space here. The blue dots are like just these two things, these two elements are just crashing into these blue dots. I mean, it's just very messy, But if you like just put some space around and give them space to breathe. So that is what balance and white space. You have to achieve that by like giving your whole canvas, like whatever canvas you're working on, giving that whole canvas a justification. Like suppose this is one square, okay, and I'm putting this three elements in the middle. That's good because I'm just saving some space, good space here. And it also, again, like if I circle all these three elements and consider it as one, then I have white space here, which is good, like breathing space for all these three elements. But if I want to, again, we are using proximity here, so pay attention. So if we're using proximity here, like we want to put things together because we want them to relate. So what we do, and then these dots, and then we are a small team with big ambitions and stuff like that. So you read this first and then this and this, but these things have space between them. That gives them space to breathe. It's nice. It's happy for them, right? And it's happy for us. So it's good. This is bad, like that, right? So if you see like different kind of like balance and white space things, so you can do this. So these stuff on the left creates balance, and this stuff on the right creates tension in your like in your brain. Like what's happening? It's all over the place. Your elements are all over the place on the canvas. You can't really make sure like what's happening, right? So just consider this, like don't need to read here. Maybe if you want to read, you can read. If if you're watching on phone, maybe it might be a little difficult. But if you're reading on the if you're viewing on the laptop, you can. So ratios like the golden ratio and Fibonacci. So you can just go like kind of search it up. It's one of the ratios, golden ratios. You can use this like to actually put your elements in a very abstract manner, but still looking good. Okay. But then if you put like this, it will create tension, right? Because here you have like maybe you can have one more element or something like that, and you have the element here, so it creates nice balance. I mean, it's something which you can't put in words, but you will feel it yourself once you will see something very disturbing, like kind of graphics going along, and something very very pleasant. So you will see it by yourself. And you can use symmetry and asymmetry. That's very basic and very like you must know about it. Symmetry is something which you put in like in the middle. There's also like a kind of a paragraph option where you can just put it everything in center, all that stuff. You guys must use it like Instagram stories, right? You can see there like how when you put a text, you can align it to the left, align to the right, and align it in the center. So that's how it works. It creates a symmetry of the text. And this is very vague. It's like things are flying around literally. So like you can just see like one here, one here, one here, like this. And then even odd numbers, you can like put even numbers of elements. You can put odd number of elements, but that will be not good. It won't look good. Like, stuff like that. Maybe if you can just, if you have 3 element of text, you have 3 paragraphs, small paragraphs. Maybe you can add like some little icon or something like that. Maybe like a graphic element, which makes it like kind of, if you want to divide these two and these two, like stuff like that. You just play it around. And elements in the middle at this border, like if it's in the middle, just like we talked about in the symmetry, if it's in the middle, it looks good. It looks good. And then if it's in the corner, just like I showed you in my first page, like, my layout and composition, this corner, Devansh Sharma in this corner, not good, not good. It's not looking good. Like, stuff like that. And yeah. So orthogonal, not because, like, okay. So orthogonal and non-orthogonal is like something standing straight, horizontal and vertical, like, and if it's flying around like this, meh, like, not looking good. But if you have something like a party poster or something like a club poster, so you can maybe fly around things, but in a manner, so like something like this, like even an odd number, you can just fly around things, but you have to be like, a judge of your own creations before letting it out for people to judge it. So yeah, make sure, like, use like, pause, like, horizontal and vertical stuff, and then similar in different objects or highlights. So basically you can just put everything in one place, or maybe you can put in one place and something cut between. I mean, yeah, this is kind of a trend right now, like, because even tension has something intriguing to it, like somewhere. Okay, not every time, not every time. If done right, tension can also have some kind of, like, it can give you intriguement, like you can actually have fun looking at these things. But yeah, try to be just as I told you, just try to be a judge of all these things. And sword, don't sword. So like something, if you have statistics, you can just put it together like that, and like all these things is just messy. So yeah, that was like balance and tension. What gives you balance and what gives you tension? So stuff like that.